Hi, all. Welcome. You're probably wondering why we're here. So, I am extremely inspired by people's stories. Hearing the power in their journey and realizing that everyone deals with hardship, that we have no idea what they're going through, just reminds me that I'm not alone. And there's a certain comfort in that and just not feeling isolated in our challenges. I know that sounds corny as hell, but it's true. So, this podcast has been on my head and my heart for years. I wanted to amplify some of the amazing people that I know and some that I don't and their stories, and just reminds everyone that life is happening behind filters and tweets and social media and the masked or just the perfect lives we see everybody living every day. Take the L is a series of interviews with people that I know and some that I don't, discussing some of their most defining moments and them taking the lesson from it versus the loss. We're going to be touching on challenges ranging from death to why even being born was a struggle and everything in between. So, as I'm talking, some of you are listening to this and are probably like, yes, this sounds great. I'm tuning in, subscribe, like all that good shit. But you're probably wondering, who the hell am I? So, for those who don't know, my name is Sioban, but I'm more commonly known as Sio or Sio because my mom, Sharon, decided that a West Indian baby born in the Bronx needed a traditional Irish name that no one actually knows how to say because my great grandfather was from Ireland. Please don't ask me. I'm a first generation West Indian, eldest girl of Antiguan parents. And in that statement alone, you should know that life has been far from easy for me. I've always been considered resilient and the one that no one has to worry about. And I hate that shit. I've always wanted to be the damsel in distress, but there is beauty in that as well. I just realized that I've always had the option to choose that in every hard moment life has had, to still lead with love. And I think it's one of my better qualities, but that could just be being narcissistic. I couldn't start this podcast without actually talking about one of my own losses. In 2007, my uncle passed away, and it was right in front of us. He had a stroke suddenly. And that moment, in realizing that someone can go from being good, laughing and eating dinner with their family, and then never waking up again, was really just something that shocked me to my core. I'm reminded the fragility of life and that everyone that I know is going to die someday. And my instincts kicked in and they told me to sit in my depression, don't get out of bed, and watch every single episode of A Different World. I did that for like a week, but I also decided that I was going to find a lesson in this. And then realizing I can't control any of this shit. And as much as I hate that fact because I'm a Capricorn and telling me I can't control something is just, I decided to make the most of the time that I could with the people that I adore. Every time that I've had what I consider something to be the worst happen, I've leaned on the best of things. And that has carried me through every single day. So, with that, I hope that each episode of this podcast is a reminder to you that all of the bad days and situations do not equal bad lives, and that you always have the choice to which L you take.